What started out as a good race in Watkins Glen quickly proved to me that we definitely need more manufacturer support. How much manufacturer support, you might be asking? Well, apparently, we have the worst engine in the entire field. And if that doesn't tell you a lot, well, get ready to buckle up because I make a epic charge from the back of the field to the front of the field, and our fellow competitors pulled some of the most insane strategies I think I've ever seen in racing. Tune in to find out exactly what happens. Plus, make sure you stick around for all the cautions too, because there's cautions today. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 3,000 total subscribers by the end of 2025, and I need your help. Let's go racing. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another NASCAR Thunder 2004 modded career mode episode. We are heading to Watkins Glen, another road course. I'm not looking forward to another road course. And while I'm sitting here thinking about it, let's go ahead and take a look at the manufacturer standings. Oh, that's right. Pontiac is in the lead. Pontiac on top. And that's all because of me, Steven, and Joe's hard work this entire season. So if you are a fan of the manufacturer's points battle, there you go. We're 7 points ahead of Ford. Now we just have to keep it and grow it. That way we can pull away. It would be nice to become double champions, win the championship if possible, and then win the manufacturers too. I think that'd be really cool. At any rate, let's get ready to go to Watkins Glen. And because this is Watkins Glen, we don't have any track specific stuff to use, and we're going to be using all of the generic items because I'm a dummy. I didn't work on any of the generic stuff prior to the Talladega race, and of course you guys remember the Talladega race and how bad I treated the equipment there. This is now the penalty for messing that up. So here we are running this exact same equipment again here at Watkins Glen. Then we got to do it at a short track, and then I think there's another road course at some point. It's a lot coming up, and we don't have the right equipment for this. But the good news is we do have a points cushion, and that's all that really matters. So without further ado, let's go qualify this hunk of junk.
He heads down into the turns, looking for a fast lap.
Turn one felt really nice for us to unload with absolutely nothing else. Like no practice, no nothing. So real quick, let me just go ahead and fill you guys in. If I cut the bus stop, I have to give time back. If I gain a position, I have to give that position back. Like there is a lot that I'm going to try my best to do in this race. Since there is no actual corner cutting penalties in this, I'm going to self-assess one every time I do it. I can run off the track in other corners and such, so forth and so on. As you guys know, like that would be okay. I'm probably not going to gain much if I do run off the track, but you never know.
Looking good, keep digging.
And we got pole position on one lap, and I am done. I don't want to run another lap. I'll see you guys at the race.
The NASCAR Winston Cup Series made a right turn today on its way to Watkins Glen International for today's race, the Sirius at the Glen.
Barney, this will be a very tough race for some of the drivers.
Well, the Glen is quite fast for a road course. The problem is getting these big, heavy cars to handle well through the tight turns. A missed braking point can spell disaster for these drivers if they shoot through a corner too fast.
The NBC car leads in points so far this season.
You know, if I was him, I wouldn't even think about the points. I'd just try to stay focused on getting the best finish I can. After all, consistency is what wins championships.
All right, guys, green flag is out. Lap number one here at Watkins Glen. And Mark Martin has absolutely obliterated me on just out now. And I'm now in third. One corner. Okay, I'm back up to second. Got past Bobby Labonte. And Bobby Labonte's gotten past me. And so has Dale Jr. This first lap is going fabulously. Dale Jr. hit me off the track. Once this car gets off the racing line ever so slightly, I can't recover it. I did give the time back. Actually, I really didn't gain any time. So I didn't have to give any time back, nor did I gain a position because I actually had Dale Jr. before that moment where I went off the road. But wow, this car is bad. Okay, I got two Bobby Labonte's bumper.
There's a car on your left.
On the inside of Bobby Labonte. and can't make the pass on Bob Labonte.
70, 90. 1 second, just 1 second back. On your left. Take it easy out there.
You know, if I really was trying to actually push people wide, I'm doing so horribly at it. The car just does not turn to the right. I got the little analog stick in my hand. I've got it pushed as far as I can go, and the car does not want to turn. I'm on the brakes, the car doesn't want to turn. I'm on the gas, the car doesn't want to turn. I'm downshifting, the car doesn't want to. What is this? The car doesn't want to turn.
Got a car on your left, buddy. The 18 car is throwing a ball.
Well, I think we understand how this race is going to go, don't we?
On your left.
Just need to survive. Just got to get to the first pit stop, make an adjustment. I think I'll go down on the wedge and make the car even looser. I mean, I got no choice. And yellow's out.
The yellow flag is out of the field. Races back to the yellow flag.
I don't think I can get Bob Labonte in this corner.
There's an accident. Yellow flag.
Yeah, I couldn't get Bob Labonte even if I wanted to. All right, let's figure out what this caution is for. We're not pitting. It's too early for a pit stop. Oh, Newman's motor blew. He slowed down, and someone ran into him. He got ran over. Yeah, he was already off the pace. And then pandemonium ensued. That's actually quite funny. And they just kept piling in. All right, no pit stop for me. Kurt Busch did pit, though, because Kurt Busch was involved in that whole Ryan Newman debacle, so makes sense.
On the track. Green flag is in the air. The track is clear.
What if I can dive bomb?
The 12
Nope.
car is out on the track again. Watch out, boy. He's going to be off the pace. Okay, we're clear.
Did Ryan Newman really return? Newman blew his motor. They said the 12 car is back on track. He's going to be off the pace. I might have a chance at 5 points here. He's got a dive bomb. Mark. Oh, he closed the door. He shut the door on me.
Make your move.
Can't make the turn to the right. This car is god awful on right turns. Brother, they get like the best launch off the corner.
That's as quick as you've been all day.
Oh, he went wide.
We don't
I have a chance.
beside us. There's a guy on your right.
Yeah,
6.
I had a chance in turn 1.
All over your back bumper. Clear on both sides.
That's one heck of a chance, too. We got the lead, boys, and absolutely can't make the bus stop corner. What is this car, man? Some laps is good, some laps is bad. I got 5 bonus points.
Fastest we've been yet.
This is probably the worst 5 bonus points I've ever got, because this car is awful. We'll settle in, try to figure out this car a bit more. Hit the wall. Yellow's out.
For an accident here on the front stretch of the field. Races
Get through the bus stop.
and back to the yellow flag. We're under caution after an accident here on the front stretch. Your left front tire's a little worn.
You know, I feel like it's going to be a debris caution more than anything else. But I will pit under this caution to get 4 tires and fuel, because we're at halfway on fuel. We could technically make it, but I'm under halfway, actually. So I think 4 tires, fuel, and some adjustments are needed.
Front tire's wearing down. Try another line or you won't last.
That, and I think these tires are rigged against us.
70,
It's like a 2-second fall off.
That's the speed we're looking for.
Debris? Yeah, debris. From the 31 car, guys. It's either the front of his car or the hood of his car flew off. But it's hard to tell when these little static moments where it becomes static. So we're going to pit. I don't know if anybody else is going to pit, but I'm definitely going to pit.
One car peels off the banking onto pit road. We're not
I'm the only car pitting.
This is a scheduled or an unscheduled.
There is no way they're going to make it to the end.
Slow down the
There is no way.
speed on his way to the pit stall.
There's no way. Nobody has the efficiency for it. I'm going to go half around down on wedge. I'm calling the bluff now. It's a bluff. They aren't going to make it to the end on fuel. Unless they're banking on more cautions. If that's the case, then I really screwed myself. Wait, if we go back green, does that mean that there's going to be less laps? Like, I mean, obviously there's going to be less laps. I mean, it was lap 10 when we got picked up by the pace car. Did I just get outplayed?
Looks like we were the only car on pit road during that entire caution.
Yeah, in first, out 42nd. I'm dead last.
Pace car is off, the field bunches up, and we are back underway. Green flag
12 laps, which is lap 13. Not a lot of laps left.
Party left. Nice work.
I took evasive action. That was evasive action, guys. 'Cause I did not know what was going on in front of me. All I saw was sparks and cars. Another piece of debris just flew off somebody's car.
Got one on your right. Okay, we're clear.
Front stretch is blocked, by the way, everybody. Excuse me, Jeff Green.
Contact
Oh, got into Joe.
one car.
I see my boy Joe, though. Joe has appeared in 30th. Joe, I'm going to have to get past you, though. Excuse me, Joe. Don't block.
You sure you're a professional?
What was that? Did this man just run me into the wall?
Okay, we're clear.
Okay. Gonna have to have a conversation with my boy Joe. What was that aggression and why?
74.
Why? Okay. I can relax on that one. It's a teammate thing.
Seconds back to the leader. Stay hungry.
You know, the 31 should have been black flagged by now. That man lost the hood. That man lost the front nose, like front fascia of his car. He's literally driving around like a Wheeling modified. So that explains why we have a second caution. No, I'm not going to pit. I'm still leading the point standings, and Mark Martin's in front. It's just not going good. So these cautions really did help the AI cars, huh? Because it's 2 to go.
Just 2 laps left. 43 car. That's got a run on you. That's a textbook pass there. Good job. Clear.
I had to get around Joe by any means necessary. I apologize for taking that little shortcut, but I had to. I can't get held up by my own teammate, and I had to pass Steven the way I just did too. Bold moves.
38 car is going for the block. Watch it. There's a car on your left.
Excuse me, Ricky Craven. Please stop hitting me, Ricky Craven.
Be fast, buddy. Gotta keep him behind you. Clear on both sides.
I'm up to 22nd. Car is definitely driving better now that I've made that wedge adjustment.
He'll let you by easily.
Dive bomb.
Hold it steady. 3 wide. That pass was for position. Nice job.
So we're gonna make it all the way through this entire race without the AI cars pitting once.
Watch it. There's a car on your left.
Okay. Fuel efficiency is a key in these longer races at Watkins Glen.
72, 11. Keep running that line. That lap was fast.
And this is I'm gonna be very transparent with y'all. This is the one race that I did not adjust the 25% distance on, because a lot of the races I've actually adjusted for timing's sake and editing's sake. This is one race I have not adjusted as bad or as egregiously as some of the others. I've cut 10 laps off some races. I've cut 9 laps off of other races. I mean, I can cut up to 10 or more laps. Like, this is new. Oops, I killed Jeff Burton's car, or Dale Jarrett's car. It's a Ford. It doesn't matter. It's always broke down anyway. Gonna pass you. I'm gonna get into the top 10. I'm in the top 10. We were 43rd. Brian Vickers, I'm sorry. You're doing good for yourself as a rookie, but I need that 7th place. I would have wrecked Bobby Labonte for 6th, but we'll take 7th. What a comeback, as the AI cars didn't need to pit at all.
Not many drivers led a lap in this race.
Yeah, I guarantee you there's at least 35 or 40 other drivers who wish they had seen the lead.
The NBC car had a good run, finishing in the top 10.
Top 10s are sometimes just as hard to get as a win. That whole team did a great job.
The 53 car has the beginnings of a rivalry with the 18 car.
That certainly looks that way. I'm not sure who started everything, but it should be fun to watch over the next couple of races to see what develops.
From all of us here at EA Sports and MRN, thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you next time.
I'm going to be so real with y'all. I honestly did not expect that at Watkins Glen. Sonoma, sure. Watkins Glen, no. That was weird. These guys did not pit. Maybe it's the condition of our car. You know what? It was the condition of our car that made the ultimate effect in all this. No, I'm just kidding myself. I think we would have ran out of fuel even if we tried to stay out with these guys. We were not going to make it to the end. At any rate, Mark Martin wins, Casey Kane second, Jeff Burton third, Jeremy Mayfield, Rusty Wallace round out to top 5, with Bobby Labonte, me, Brian Vickers, Tony Stewart, Jeff Gordon finishing in the top 10. And for those who are wondering where Joe Nemechek was, all the way down in 28th, still struggling to find his way. Joe Agee winds up finishing 30th after Joe kind of put me in the wall a bit there, but it's no big deal. It didn't ruin my race, but it definitely probably did make it a little bit harder for me to come back up through the field. No big deal. So we'll just head back onto the race shop and figure out what we got to do to make our generic stuff even better, and if we can even try. First thing I did when I got back to the shop was immediately come to the garage, because this generic stuff right here ain't working. And I'm thinking it's going to be bold. It's a bold move. But I don't know. We have to do something. Like, something has to be done, or else we're going to continue to struggle. So there's only 4 races left until the cutoff for the top 10 in the standings. I think we just got to keep taking our lumps, guys. We're going to have to keep taking the lumps, because even trying to repair this, it's not going to be repaired in time. Unless we maybe try to make a change. I really don't want to, but hold on. Remember the name Nax. We'll just have to rehire him, okay? Let's take a look at Frazier. Let's see what happens if we go into the garage with Frazier at the helm. Oh, we can repair these in one race. Guys, I know these guys were with us for our championship season. They all were returners. But I think we can find a way to do something. I'm going to release my engine builder. I'm also going to release our fabricator. I'm going to hire a new engine builder. Okay. I'm going to hire a new fabricator. Well, Spangler's already been here before. So maybe we can... Maybe rehiring him will make him think, oh, you know what? I could have been fired right there. I wonder what would happen if we go in and try just to repair. We can repair everything in one race. Michigan is a speedway. With Michigan coming up, we can actually get ourselves back in the right side of this. Okay, that's what we will do. We're going to repair all of this with our new engine builders and fabricators. Okay, all that is repairing, right? But then, hear me out. I'm a loyalties guy. All right. Was it Leva who was our engine builder? It was Leva who was our engine builder. And our chassis builder was Nax. Boom. We got our team back. So we started everything for a 1 race repair. Got all those guys to start that. Got all the parts and pieces ordered and brought in. And then we kicked those guys back to the curb and brought back the guys who we had before. We can just go ahead and say we hired temporary help with the team. Boom. Now when it comes down to some of these other races, we should be good. So after Michigan, we're going to be back on fresh generic equipment. That right there, 1,000 IQ right there. They went on a temporary vacation. Our guys did. You know what? It's a long season. We sent the builders on a vacation for a week. No big deal, right, guys? And they came back and suddenly we have new equipment being repaired. Nobody needs to know, right? Anyways, I haven't won a race since New Hampshire, so that's 3 races now that I haven't won. Michigan is next. I think Michigan will be a good one. And then, of course, we go back to a road course. Then it's to another speedway, the sister track of Michigan, which is California. Then we go to a short track, which is the cutoff race before the chase. And the chase is getting closer and closer. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are too. Before we head out, though, we're going to go ahead and take a look back at the point standings. With me moving from the back all the way back up to the top 10, we actually wound up saving ourselves on losing points to race winner Mark Martin. So that was a good thing for us. Jeff Gordon is third in the standings. Rusty Walsh, Jeff Burton, Kurt Busch, Jimmy Johnson, Matt Kenseth, Tony Stewart, and John Andretti round out your top 10. Andretti, quiet day for him in Watkins Glen. I should have actually looked that up to see where he finished, but not bad. Joe is my top rival now with his 1 top 5, 2 top 10s this season. I'm leading the entire series with 17 top 10s. 13 top 5s leads the series as well, as Rusty Wallace, Mark Martin, and Jeff Gordon each all have 10. The next highest person would be Jeff Burton with 7 top 5s, as well as John Andretti. In terms of top 10s, Mark Martin, Rusty Wallace, Jeff Gordon, all in order. Then Matt Kenseth, Jeff Burton, Kurt Busch has been getting up here in the top 10. So we've got quite a few guys with good top 10s. Average finishes have been, I'm the only person in single digits while everybody else is above that. So this has been a very mixed up season so far for everyone. I also haven't led as many laps as Mark Martin has this season, but I've gone faster than everybody else, and I've completed more laps in the race than everybody else has as well. So that is huge. Actually, I don't think we've DNF'd yet this season, have we? I don't think I've DNF'd yet. So the manufacturer standings did shift a little bit. We didn't get many, if any, points this time around, because we've got 127, and Ford is now 1 point behind us, but we're 10 points ahead of Chevy and 13 ahead of Dodge. So I think Michigan will be very important, honestly. We've had 22 different drivers lead a lap so far this season out of the 43 that start each and every week. So Michigan for the Motor City 400 is coming up next. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. And if you did, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps me out. It really does. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace, everybody.